Welcome to the Get With It podcast. I will be your host, Elizabeth. This podcast will focus on the decline of women in technology and how our grassroots organization works with the community to foster relationships and reducing the gap of women in tech. We will be talking with both men and women on how to continue to move the needle forward on those relationships. For more information, please check us out at getwithit.org. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Get With It podcast. Today, oh boy, people, hold on to your pants for this episode. I have the three young ladies that run Agility Partners. Let's be honest, right?
Yes,
you are the masterminds behind Agility Partners, not those men. So
we did pay you to say that.
You did.
Yeah.
So we have Lauren McEwen.
Yeah.
Beth Hubbard.
Yep.
And Carly Neuer.
Nower.
God damn it, I was so close. So close. So, Neuer.
Mm-hmm. An hour later.
An hour later. Okay. That's what she says to all the boys. Oh, boy. Okay, so Agility Partners. Who wants to go ahead and tell me all about the foundation of Agility Partners and what it does?
Everyone's looking at me, so I guess I'll go. Agility Partners is a startup here in town. We have about 2 years of business under our belts now, staffing and recruiting. The two founders, Alan and Rob, started looking at staffing and recruiting a little bit differently after spending 10 years each in the industry. So sat down about 4 years ago to write our business plan, and fast forward to today, we're supporting Cardinal Health, Nationwide, IGS, and a bunch of the startups here.
Okay, so please elaborate.
Yeah, so...
I mean, like you said, looked at things differently. What the hell does that mean?
Yeah, so I think staffing and recruiting in the IT industry has kind of gotten a bad connotation here, just in terms of blasting out messages, blasting out calls, not necessarily having the person in mind, forming the relationship, understanding what they want to do. So we decided to take a different approach, really focus on referral-based recruiting, which we created a proprietary platform called Agility Connect, where we're spending more time focusing our efforts on going through the referrals from people in the industry, getting to know those resources, and then either pipelining them or sending them out to our candidates.
So I would say less transactional, more personal.
Yeah.
I just took off my shoes.
They were so cute,
Riveting
though.
speech, Beth.
Nice job, Beth.
Yeah.
Way to knock it out of the park.
She did.
So good she would take her shoes off and get comfy.
Yeah, I'm getting comfy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, so what is your role there then?
So I am an account executive, so I focus on building the relationships on the client side.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are you successful?
She's definitely
Yes.
successful. Hitting
Okay.
those goals.
Hitting those goals.
Yep.
Okay. What about you, Carly?
Yeah, so I am the marketing and communications specialist. That is my title by day. And I also just help kind of run operations and keep everyone in line.
Let's be honest. She does have a different name, job code at night, but during the day, that's great.
Yep. That'll be for another time.
That will be a totally different podcast. So, you keep these two in line?
Yeah, and all the boys in our office, got to keep them in line as well. But I started with Agility about a year and 3 months ago. I was the first girl to be hired there.
Nice job.
Yeah, so that was exciting. And I've just been running this marketing department by myself. So
Nailing it.
yeah.
I just saw your
My post?
Agility Evolve
What do you think?
today.
Yeah.
Great.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay, Lauren.
Yeah, so I am the counterpart to Beth. I'm a talent executive, so when she is out with clients getting new requirements and positions that need filled, I'm the person who then is going out on LinkedIn, job boards, different networking events to find those candidates and make sure that they're going to be the right match for our client. It's going to be the right match for them, making sure that, everything's going through the process. So helping people with resumes, setting up interviews, providing feedback, doing a lot of online stalking, whatever you want in that realm.
I love it.
That's what I get to do.
I love it. Do you like what you do?
I love it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You like
She gets to talk to people
Yeah.
all day.
I talk to people all day. I love to stalk online. That's like a side hobby. So it's made me a really good recruiter, you know?
Oh, so you're the creeper.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You need to know something about someone.
Okay.
Let me know.
Okay. I did notice you were creeping on my LinkedIn a couple of times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the time. Well, I was looking at your website. You posted about it. And
I
so
know.
was creeping
What do you think about that? ElizabethTolia.com. Let me repeat that. ElizabethTolia.com.
Honestly, it's really sharp. It's
It does
super
look really
professional
nice.
looking.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Who
you.
did it?
Some dude I hired.
Yeah.
And I said, can you just do this? Because I don't one, have time, nor do I have the eye for
Yeah.
stuff like that. And he did all of it. I just told him kind of like what I wanted, and
Yeah.
his name was Mark. He's pretty cute. He's probably listening.
Hi, Mark.
Mark, he's pretty cute from what I can see of his picture. So
you've never met Mark.
never met Mark.
Okay.
Is Mark looking for other dev jobs or?
We have an online relationship.
Plug.
There was your agility partner.
I was going to say, you can stop on by agilityconnect.com.
I don't think he's local.
Oh, well, that's fine.
I don't think he's local. He could be a remote person for
Yeah.
you. So, okay, so you three in one office. Let's talk about that for a minute.
Sure. It's fun.
Plus 2 other women.
So we got Deb. Where's Deb? Why didn't she come?
Well, don't call her Deb. It's
Oh.
Deborah.
Deborah.
Yeah.
My bad. Oh, shit.
Come
Deborah.
over here.
Deborah Day, why didn't she come?
She was busy tonight.
She has kids, so normally after she leaves, starts
Yeah.
a second job. You also have kids, so
Yeah.
you make time for everything.
I do.
Never mind.
And Mackenzie, right?
Nope,
No,
Susie.
Susie.
Suze.
Oh, Susie. Who's Mackenzie? I met a Mackenzie.
She works for Microsoft. She's just a good friend of the
okay.
crew.
Okay. So Susie was on the cruise, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
During the
Susie
conference.
went to the cruise during the conference, and she shared with me at the Agility Holiday Gathering that she had not gotten a pedicure in so long that
Oh my gosh.
her toenails were painted white for the cruise, and now they were French tip. That's my first
She has to quit telling people that story. I've heard that at least 7 times.
was my first interaction with Susie. So, of course, I loved her right away.
Yeah,
I
she's
was
fantastic.
like, wow, we connect.
Transparency. It's what we're all about.
I think exactly.
Every woman in Ohio in the winter can relate to that story.
Yeah. And I was like, damn, girl, I feel your pain. Like, first word problems right there.
I'm going to text her right now. Tell her this.
Okay, so, Beth, how do you find your clients? This one is stalking people. So
Yeah.
I know what Lauren's doing. She's stalking people.
Yeah.
She's, out on the streets, like following people home, figuring out what they do. Now, how do you
Right.
get your clients?
So a lot of it is the stalking as well. It depends on if it's a brand new client and we don't know anyone internally or don't have a previous connection. A lot of it is utilizing LinkedIn. A lot of it is dropping breakfast off or making those calls or kind of putting yourself in uncomfortable situations to make an introduction if you pass them in the hallway, if you're out on site trying to, meet with someone else. But a lot of it really is just putting yourself out there and sending those emails as well, being persistent, following up. But a lot of the business that we do and we've created is based off of previous networks. So whether I'm getting an introduction from Alan or Rob, that's helpful as well, or whoever Lauren's talking to, if they can bridge a gap, or anyone that Carly's meeting with as well. So we just utilize each other's resources. So a lot of it's just collaboration.
So I feel like the three of you have to collaborate to work together, right? Because you're marketing, so you're like blasting out like
Sales
her
sheets,
her
Yep.
shit, and then you're like taking her her sales
Yeah.
and trying to get people,
Yep.
Yep.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So what happens when there's an argument in the office?
Well, we don't know yet.
You haven't had an argument yet?
I think we have some tough conversations.
Do you have
but
some
yeah.
tough
I
conversations?
mean, there's a lot of bold personalities in the office for sure.
Well, there's a lot at this table right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So
Poor
as you can
Darren is like
imagine-
huddling in the corner right now because he's scared.
So imagine that.
He looks like he's packing up, ready to go. I think
He's
he's
like,
like, let's get out of here.
Yeah, so what happens? You don't know yet.
I mean, like Beth said, I mean, we have hard conversations, or we're a smaller open office, so there's really no room to hide behind your cubicle or shut your door. If something is going wrong in the process or we need to regroup, I mean, we just
We're pretty
yell
open
across the room
Yeah.
and say whatever we need to say. We have a morning stand-up. A lot of development teams do that. So, I mean, that's our time to hash out anything that's where we need to like regroup or help each other or communicate better. That's our time to do that.
Do you say, this is what I did yesterday, this is what I'm doing today, and Beth is my blocker?
I mean, we don't say that yet, but we could, I suppose. First two things, yes.
We're right. Yeah, the last thing, not yet.
I mean,
Maybe.
I guess we talk about like things that we are struggling with, but usually it's not an individual in the office.
I would. I think you guys should start calling each other out.
I mean,
think we do.
I
That's a
kind of
best
like that.
Best practice of the daily stand-up. I didn't read that online.
No, you didn't read
No, I
that on my blog post? That was the best?
I mean, I
Just
don't
point
hate it.
fingers?
Gonna
No.
just start doing that.
So, okay, so what's the big marketing push now that we're in 2019?
Right. So you did see our post about Evolve, which we
What
kicked
is that?
off. So we kicked that off in December. And this is our training boot camp that we have partnered up with startups in Columbus. And it's free, but we are going to take people who are already in jobs and who are experienced individuals who want to take time to learn more and refine their skills. So we'll meet on Saturdays, and we have an industry expert that is actually a good friend of Robin Allen's, Dustin Williams. He's from Stanley Black & Decker, and then he also teaches at Columbus State. So he will be leading these individuals through a 4-week course. And when they're done, we are going to promise them an exclusive interview with these startups around town and get them placed in an opportunity that they probably wouldn't be able to get otherwise.
So it's 4 Saturdays?
4 Saturdays, and then during the week, it's homework assignments.
Okay, so you come together as a group on a Saturday, but during the week you have
Right.
work that you have to do.
Yep.
Okay, so when is this starting?
January 12th.
Oh, it's already started.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
Okay.
We are well into it.
Okay. Well, is it successful? Sorry, is
You're
it
fine.
successful?
Yeah, it's going well. I'm there every Saturday to hand out breakfast and lunch.
Holy
So-
moly! Just right there, I would go.
Yeah,
just to
right?
see Carly.
Yep.
Oh,
I
not the
that's
breakfast
my
and lunch?
face.
Oh no, I could do without the free breakfast or lunch. I'd just come see you.
Oh, that makes my day. Yeah, so I'm the smiling face that welcomes these individuals every Saturday morning. So it's 8 a.m. to 1. We hang out all day, and they learn stuff that I don't understand. And so, yeah, we'll be wrapping up here soon, and hopefully we'll have a lot of success stories from that.
So then, are you doing another one?
Yeah, so we are hoping to keep launching these every quarter, but just taking a different approach. So this one we called the startup sessions, focusing on the startups, and then hopefully in the next quarter we'll be doing DevOps-centered companies that are looking to expand their DevOps team, and so we'll just be launching those every quarter.
So you have a backlog
Yeah.
of what you want to do. Do you have people in your backlog to teach these?
Yes. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think you came to the one talk, Frank.
Oh, Frank. Yeah, actually, I went to both Penguins
Open house.
open house.
How was it?
It was good.
Yeah,
I
I don't
haven't
know
been.
why we didn't go to
Yeah,
that.
why weren't you
haven't
ladies
been.
there?
I think we had an event.
Yes, we did.
12.
Oh,
it
Kyle's
was Kyle
talk,
Ben's
yeah,
talk.
okay.
Where were you for that?
Well, I didn't get a personal invite, and I got a personal invite to the Bold Penguin, so
Okay.
just
A marketing fail then. My bad.
then let's just keep that in mind.
Okay. Yeah, that's my bad. You
Yeah.
can blame me.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I didn't know you had an event. Sorry.
It was all over the LinkedIn's.
Yeah.
It was low
that.
key though, so it's okay.
Okay,
You can come
thanks,
to the next
Lauren.
one when it's a
Make
little more
me
high
feel
key.
better. Thank
Yeah.
you. I feel like I'm just
I
disappointed.
mean, it's the hidden job market. I feel like you know.
Also,
a
we
lot
would
about that.
love to partner with you to do a tech talk in 2018. What do you think about that?
A TED Talk?
A tech talk?
Oh, a tech talk. I thought we were talking TED.
Are you
Well, you could give it in the
sounds
style.
awesome.
that.
Just kidding. About what?
whatever you want to talk about? What you do every day?
What I do every day?
Yeah.
I sit here with Darren and we do a podcast.
I mean,
Great.
I
Just
think it'd be
kidding.
great to hear about like transitioning from your previous role into a technical Scrum Master role. and
Do you
you
see
can
how
adapt.
this changed again, Darren? Do
We're
you
recruiting
see-
her.
Do you see how this changed again? Every time we have a podcast, like I feel like the people that know me the best, like you three, really know me well. It all of a sudden turns around and you start asking me questions, and I'm just like,
I
shit,
have a whole list prepared.
It's off the rails.
what the hell happened? Where did we go wrong? This is all about agility partners. But yes, we have talked about doing this.
Yeah, or like a women's panel of some
And
sort.
I said I'd be more than happy to
I know.
help execute that out.
Yep, we're gonna get it on the calendar. So stay
It's
tuned.
on my to-do list.
It's on your to-do list? Okay.
Yep, your name is written on a piece of paper, stuck to my desk.
Post it?
Yellow,
Yellow. Post it?
just for you.
Damn. I was-
So I'll be following up.
okay.
for
Yeah,
sure.
totally. We could probably get Rev 1 to provide the space
That would be awesome.
because they're really great at that.
Shout out, Rev One. Thanks
Shout
for
out
having
to
us.
Rev 1. Yes, that's where we're here right now. So everybody's laughing at Darren because Darren's just sitting there very patiently, and these three are not. You're being well behaved.
We
I
are.
know. I'm really quite shocked.
We're professionals.
Robin Allen would be very, very proud of you right now.
Thank you.
He would.
The dads.
They would. The dads would be very,
The
very
dads
proud.
would be proud
Actually,
of us. Yeah.
yeah. You're being well behaved. Gave a great shout out to agility
Yeah.
Yeah.
partners. You were very
Tried to.
clear. Do you have a mission statement?
We do.
We do.
Did you want to go Google it?
Actually, I have it tattooed on my arm. Let me
It's what Google's for. While you're
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
no.
Just come talk to us, and we'll tell you our mission statement.
Okay, so how
I'm playing
about-
hard to get.
Oh, are you? It's like a date. Okay.
This podcast is my date.
So, if you're going to play hard to get, what would be the website we would go and check out Agility Partners?
It would be agilitypartners.io.
Why IO?
Because I'm pretty sure the .com was taken.
Oh,
So, and we like to be different.
Yeah.
okay.
We're really trying to change the game here with
Just
the
want to let you
IOs.
know it jacked up your emails, every single one of
I
you,
know.
because
I know. I never
email.
get your emails.
I
can't-
I take offense
Wait.
to that.
I know that because for the Women in Tech conference, we didn't get any of the emails, and I said, guys, we're not volunteering, we're not showing up to this, and you just were emailing the wrong gals.
Yeah. I was like, what the hell is going on here? Why is this not working?
I don't get any of them.
It sounds
Don't
like a
look at me.
user error
Were you not
Yeah.
getting like
to
a
me.
domain error or like a kickback?
Like a bounce.
Someone out
Were you
there.
even trying to connect with us all
Maybe
this
not.
time? She's like, I've sent you all these emails.
Probably not.
Yeah.
But where there's a will, there's a way. We still showed up on time to volunteer.
You did. You did. And you got
was a
Despite
great
having
day.
limited
It was a
information.
great day, wasn't
Fantastic
it?
day.
It ran really well.
And then we packed it up and went to Cleveland
Oh, yeah.
and was real successful up there.
That was the first one in Cleveland?
Yeah. Yeah. And now Cincy and Pittsburgh
Fun.
want
That's awesome.
us to come out there.
Yeah.
So
All the conferences.
I mean, if I could just give one critique,
do it, girl.
the after party this year was very tame from the previous year.
Yeah, not many people.
Oh.
I warned
Yeah.
everyone that it was going to get wild,
She's like,
and
She's
everyone
like, you know
like
what, now
packed it
that
up and
you
went
said-
home at like 7:30.
Yeah. You know,
No
now-
limo to the after party.
So we should probably give some context.
Yeah.
So the first year was kind of mild with the after party, but the second year there may have been, just some questionable activities. Wouldn't you say?
Interesting.
I don't know. We just
I'm intrigued.
There was
specialty
Well, there was the specialty
cocktails,
cocktails.
I've heard.
the specialty cocktails. So the theme was Smash the Glass.
Yeah. You had dry ice. You were telling me about
I
that.
did the dry ice at the
dope.
bar, and so then you poured the drink, and the dry ice came out like you were coming out of a fog, like Batman or Batgirl
Yeah.
or Batwoman
Yep.
or Spider Woman. I went with Hulk Woman.
Okay.
So that's not a thing, by the way.
Yeah.
So
It is now. It is now.
so we had some karaoke.
Yeah, it was the karaoke that did it.
It
in,
was
I think.
karaoke that probably did
Not
it
the
in.
open bar.
I mean, the
Combo.
the open bar.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it was the same at this event too. I just think everyone.
I don't know. I salsa
Packed up
with
and went home.
someone, and I had a great time.
You salsed with Michelle Harris, my girl.
did.
Yeah, she had a fantastic time.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
blast.
I had a fantastic.
The food
yeah.
was great.
We just ended it at
Yeah.
that point.
Yeah.
That's not true.
No, you guys
We went.
carried it on.
We carried it on.
Yeah.
Those who
did.
did all the organizing carried on. You needed to.
We did. We carried it on. We actually rented a house and went
You kept
back.
saying.
And
I think
I
we
thought
got
you-
the invite.
I
Yeah,
thought
we
you were
did.
joking though.
I'm pretty
I
sure
thought she was joking too.
you guys were invited.
we
Sorry,
You didn't see
we
me
didn't
there?
make
I was
it.
there the whole time.
Damn. That
I think
would
we went out to dinner.
That.
we did.
To be honest, I probably went to bed.
Yeah, it was a long day.
It was a long day.
It was a long
Long
day.
week.
It was. It was.
And with like the different floors and it being very spread out, there was a lot of moving and shaking that had to
Yeah.
happen.
So
It
there
was
was
fantastic.
But it was a
Yeah.
fantastic event. Great
Looking
speakers.
forward to this year's.
September 30th. Let's put that on
It's already there.
on our save the date.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. September 30th. I'm going to repeat it again.
I'll be there.
What's
Okay.
the theme?
The theme is Queen Bee.
Oh, like
How
that.
did I miss that?
I don't know. I sent Carly the.
Maybe the
save
email
the
that
date.
we just don't get. So
I feel
it
like
all
sh-
makes sense now.
I feel like she's the mule that I go through.
Yes.
So
Yes.
like I like send her messages and then
She whispers it down the lane.
yeah, she's just like, "Hey, Elizabeth just emailed me. This is what's going on." But I will tell you, Lauren made me a little nervous because she did email me, and she's like, "So for tomorrow night's podcast,"
I know.
and I was
right,
like,
I thought it was last week.
"Holy shit, holy shit, holy
Right.
shit!" No,
That's
no,
my
no,
bad.
no.
My bad.
Okay, well,
Had an off week.
it's fine. I was like, "Hey, girl, I got you next week."
I mean, I was very relieved because I didn't
No, because
feel
Beth and I were
emotionally
freaking out because
prepared.
we had so many events last week.
It was a
Yeah.
lot.
And they were like, it's
Wait, so
next
the
week.
conference is on a Monday?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I
Yes.
didn't know if that was.
Yes.
I'll have to
Okay.
take the whole week off probably then.
So-
Right, Rob and Alan? You listening?
Dads, are you listening?
Yeah.
So there will be the setup and everything on that Saturday.
Okay.
And then Sunday, we'll try to do like a speaker happy hour like we always
nice.
do down at Sidebar, which we all know that
Oh,
place.
Oh, yeah. That's our favorite.
That's for sure.
We can eat some food down there at
Yeah, we
Sidebar.
can.
Yeah.
We
Darren,
got,
you
like-
should come with us next time. We tear it up.
We got 7 desserts, a goose, a
yeah.
goose.
Yeah, she
Entree.
initiated the tearing it up of the lamb shank.
Oh,
it
the
was
lamb
wild.
shank. That's what it
Lamb
was.
shank. Girl.
Truly wild.
Lamb shank.
That was
So,
good. Good dinner.
It was great. So, all right. So, what if you could promote anything about Agility Partners? What would the dads tell you to promote?
I think the dads would tell me to promote. You're going to kill us for saying
I
that.
know.
Sorry. I think Agility Connect is one of our differentiators, that Beth already mentioned, our referral platform. I know that that's one of my main priorities as the marketing gal, is to really get people aware and using the platform, and if they have any questions, to ask me or come to me. So that's something that I would like to plug here, and also just, coming out to our events or meeting us at networking events, because that's one of the things that I would like to pride ourselves on. I think we do get out to a bunch of events and we try to host as much as we can, because I think creating those relationships is huge, and that's how we met you. And look at us, we're
Whoop,
besties
whoop.
now.
We are
so,
BFFs all around.
so that's what I have to say.
Yeah,
That's-
these fine ladies do our events. Registration. They're the
I love
smiling
registration.
faces. Yeah, the smiling faces at registration. And then
I think that's it. That's it.
hitting the bar, taking the food. Well, once the event starts, it's like we go back somewhere and
Well, yeah, because we have
gossip.
to let people enjoy it.
Right. So,
Sure.
okay. From the sales.
Yes. I think a lot of it is just we deliver quality. I think that that's something that we promise to the consultants we work with and the clients. I think it's taking the extra minute to slow down and, like I said, form that relationship. But a lot of what we do is guaranteeing that each consultant we place or each meeting we have is a representation of us. We're not a big dog here. We're, fighting up against some of the bigger companies. We all know who they are. We've all worked for them prior. So it's kind of pushing that quality, delivering on the promises, and just, fighting. We want our name in the hat, whether that's an opportunity to get a bid for a position or to hold networking events or whatever it may be. We just want an opportunity to compete. And once we have that opportunity, we'll prove ourselves. So I think a big thing that we push is quality over quantity. We may take a little bit longer, but once we get going, I think we're an unstoppable force.
Ayo.
Oh, boy.
Cannot be stopped.
Drop the mic.
Mm-hmm. That was good.
Okay.
It's hard to follow all of that.
No.
But I was going to also say the networking events like Carly, we host a lot or co-host with different groups a lot, but also I go to, other ones on my own that are not hosted by us, that are hosted by other groups, different technologies. I usually post about it on my LinkedIn, like when I'm going, where I'm going, asking people to reach out and get in touch with me if you want a friendly face. Sometimes I want a friendly face there. And I would encourage people to reach out and see where we're going and come meet us, because the only way you're going to know that we are pushing that quality over the quantity is talking to any of us in person. I don't think anyone who has met us would disagree. But that's, I think, the best way to position yourself and, join our network is meeting that face-to-face interaction.
Okay, so big question.
We're ready.
You ready?
No.
I don't know what will come out of your mouth, so I can't confidently say.
Hit us. Let's go.
Women.
Yes.
How many
we are?
You are women. That is true.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as agility partners, what's the view on placing women? What's the, recruiting-wise, sales-wise, marketing-wise, getting women in the door to your different companies?
Yeah, recruiting women, it's not that it's tough, it's just not as, wide in the market yet. The Women in Tech conference is huge because my first year going, when we first met, blew me away that there were even 300 women in Columbus or surrounding areas that were in tech. And then to go again this year, and there were 800 now. I talk to very few women on a daily basis. It is still primarily a male-dominated field to a degree. So I'm always excited to, speak to a woman, particularly someone in the software development arena. I always push for them with clients. You have to obviously have the talent to back it up, right. But almost everyone does. So
but why do you think that is?
Why there aren't as many?
Yeah, why do you think it's difficult if you're the creeper?
Yeah.
The stalker. Why? Why do you think?
There's no filter on LinkedIn to type in woman, so.
Right.
But
you can't do it that way.
Do you think women don't maybe broadcast themselves
for
as
sure
much? Unlike me.
Women definitely don't apply to jobs as much, and I know that's been talked about in so many different talks that we've attended, and I know at the conferences, women look at the job description and go, oh, I only have 7 out of 10, and men are like, oh, 3, good enough. And that might not be true for everyone, but I do find that to be true even in my conversations when I'll present an opportunity to someone. Oftentimes women will go, that sounds really great, and I could probably be a great fit and I could learn some of those things, but I don't have all the skills you're looking for. And I'm like, no one cares. HR has to send out this job description with 20 must-haves, but right. I spoke to the manager directly. You've got the boxes that they want checked, whatever they might be. I really think we should move forward. And I get that pushback a lot more still from women. And I don't know if that's just an industry thing that we're still working to change or a confidence thing in all of us.
I have had a conversation about that with some Eva Bradshaw about a woman will analyze a job description to the T, and if they do not qualify in all areas, they will not put themselves out there.
I did that when I was job searching.
It's very common.
Yeah, I'd be like, 3 years, I've only got 2.5.
Yeah.
I think even though prior to where we're at now, a lot of clubs and things in school aren't necessarily focused for little girls to get their foot in the door for science or math or, IT. And I think even you have Carly Kloss, who's Victoria's Secret model. She's a friend of a friend, actually, so I claim to know her as well, even though I don't. But she has Coding with Klossy, and that's something that she's, created these boot camps and is traveling. So I think the more you get this community around women and start at a younger age, the more we'll see even, 3-5 years that shift. And it, hopefully it will be women that are empowered and feel like they have a say and can make just as much as men and can have those successful careers. I just think right now we're in that transition where we're getting them up to speed, and getting them involved in earlier middle school, high school to target that in college.
I mean, it's nice going to the boot camps. Like Tech Elevator's doing a really good job of it now. Their classes are getting a lot more mixed, where kind of like our office, the women now are what, equal? Or do we outweigh? We outweigh. That's right. We outweigh the men.
Damn.
I know. So progressive. But I think the boot camps now and classes are starting to get more women engaged and involved. And like Beth was saying, I think in a few more years down the road, we're going to see it less and less as the market keeps getting an influx of women joining.
It's big.
Yeah.
The diversity and inclusion thing is a big thing right now.
Yeah.
Big thing. So, yeah, my daughter is 12 and a half, and she goes to STEM camp.
It's pretty cool.
She should.
I mean, the stuff that they have is...
Well, I think, like, when we were growing up, I never had those opportunities.
No.
I wish I did, but...
My parents will never listen to this, so it's fine to say. But when talking about, jobs and future careers, they were always, like, pushing me towards the healthcare field. They both work in healthcare, so I do get it to a degree. But at no point was science ever or technology, it was never an option for me. They were like, Lauren's just, like, not good at math and thinking analytically, so we'll just...
Thinking followed up quickly by analytically.
Yeah, they were like
she's not good at thinking.
They were like, Lauren, you don't want to do that. It's so hard. But now that I've talked to people and I've worked in or adjacent to IT for 4 years, there's really no reason I couldn't. I absolutely have now gained enough knowledge from talking to the individuals I talk to on a daily basis. I think, BA, Scrum Master, something like that, I absolutely have the understanding.
Girl,
now.
if I can do it, you can do it.
Maybe. But again, like that was something they would have never pushed me towards because they were like, Lauren, that's not for you. But I don't know why they would assume that. Jerks. Just kidding. My parents are lovely people, but...
So I am quite a bit older than the three of you, and this is all young pups sitting across the table.
I'm an old
here.
soul.
Yeah, you do have an old soul.
Thank you.
But I want to let you know that you shouldn't feel bad because my parents did the same exact thing to me.
It's like generational.
It is. It was very much like, well, you're really good at this. You should go into this, and then there was no like free forming, like go into whatever you want.
Yeah.
And it was on my dad. My dad did it. Not necessarily. My mom was like, go take over the world. And my dad's
That's
like.
a mom thing now, I
yeah,
feel like.
Yeah. And my dad was like, no, come this way. And my mom's like, no, go start the revolution. And,
it's so much on like a job that'll pay you well, but not necessarily something that you enjoy or that you might be, have a really good aptitude for. It was like, this will pay well, so you should just try to do that.
Yeah. So it was not the passion or drive.
Yeah,
It.
absolutely.
Correct. So.
And I will have to say, joining Agility Partners, I mean, I came from tourism, so I wasn't anywhere near the technology sector, so it was a lot to learn in a little time. And I think your organization was the one that caught my eye first, because I did see that huge gap of women not being represented as well, and that's why I just knocked on your guys' door a lot to be like, we'll help with anything that we can, because I think what you guys are doing here is fantastic, and we need to support that and the revolution, man.
Oh my God, thanks. That's so sweet. I mean, rock on. Drop the mic. Drop the mic.
I don't have one to drop.
You have one attached to your earphone.
Should I take mine off and drop it?
Darren's like, no.
He's like, please don't.
It's like, that's very expensive.
All right, so let's do a shout out to Rob and Alan.
Yeah.
Come on, if they were sitting here, what would they say?
About what?
Yeah. Are they done talking yet? Because they're embarrassing us.
I mean, I think we've pitched a lot of it.
I don't know. I think that they would, be proud of us.
They're proud of us, for sure.
Sitting here having this conversation and kind of putting ourselves out there. Huge shout out to Carly. I mean, we do events like this because our sole marketing gal can put us in front of individuals like you and help us form their relationships and go to events. And again, that's how we're going to get in front of people. So I think, we're all hard workers, and day by day is different, but we're making it a thing.
Yeah, startups are tough.
They are.
Tough world.
We're all very tired. We would like a nap.
Tough world.
Yeah.
Well, did you not get a break at Christmas?
Oh, yeah. I actually went to Hawaii.
Damn, girl, you went to Hawaii? How was your trip?
It was awesome. I hung out with sea turtles the whole time.
I love sea turtles.
I know you did. That's why I told you. Save the sea turtles.
Didn't you just get back? Like, weren't you on an island trip somewhere?
I was. Yeah.
In
Virgin Islands, yeah.
like November?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then
the startup unlimited PTO policy. Thanks,
Agility Partners, they rock. They let me travel and work really hard all at the same time.
So agility.io, if you're looking for
agilitypartners.io.
Oh, agilitypartners.io.
Yes.
Clearly, Carly's position may be open here soon.
Don't jinx me. Don't say things like that.
The only way her position is open is if she's promoted.
Yeah.
You're the director of marketing.
She's the one.
I guess there's really nowhere else
I'm
to go.
going to be sure you've hit it.
I'm the director of marketing.
It's like the assistant to the assistant manager in the office.
Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. That's not a thing.
I know.
Okay.
Let me live. Let me live my truth.
Okay, so we're going to start busting out some Get Witted events with Agility Partners, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looking forward to it.
We'll start promoting that.
Mm-hmm.
And then what else do you guys have going in 2019? What's the big Agility Partner movement for 2019? And they're all looking at you.
I like to look.
I feel like everyone always turns to me.
Evolve and Connect.
Evolve and Connect are two
huge.
big things. I would say, too, just getting out to more of these networking events. I know we always talk about hosting a conference one day, depending on what that looks like, and really just continuing to get our name out there. We're past the 2-year mark, and so, how can we kind of grow from the startup that we are into, a larger organization and look at those 5-year, 10-year goals, which seems far away, but time flies and we'll be there before we know it.
When
That's
you're
right.
having fun.
It's
Yeah,
2 years?
have fun.
2 years?
2 years in February.
Yep.
And you were the first?
First lady.
And then?
Second lady, number 6, and I'll hold the guys to being
Yep,
number 6.
That's right.
Okay, yeah.
And she was the third lady.
Third lady.
You were the second? And you were the third?
Yeah. Number 8 for the whole company.
It's pretty cool.
Oh, you're saying, okay,
Well,
so
internal office, I guess.
6 for the whole company. What were you?
2. Well, yeah.
After exec.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. You had
Fifth.
Robin Allen.
So 5th. They hired themselves.
Okay.
Then
Then-
they had Ryan, our ops guy,
Kyle Benton,
and then Kyle Benton, and then Carl,
Fifth.
and then Carl.
and then Beth, and then Lauren.
Okay.
Oh, no.
There's
Kyle.
another Kyle between us.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have old Kyle and new Kyle.
I bet you they love that.
They don't
They
hate
kinda
it.
do.
They respond to it, so that's cool.
Okay. So how many people total? 8.
Internally, we have 11,
Yep.
and then
And then
Oh.
you have shipped people
we're
out.
Yeah.
with love,
With love.
tender love and care, of course.
Correct. How
Yeah.
many people have you out to the world? Like birdies flying from the nest.
So, like working right now, I would say we have over 50, but like total, because
I mean,
people
we
have
do
flipped
direct
full time.
placement,
Yeah,
right.
so
So if they go through Agility Partners and then the client hires them on full time, is that an acceptable thing?
yeah, that's what we.
Yeah,
That's what we.
want.
That's what you want.
I mean, ideally, we
If
either...
they're happy,
Right,
yeah.
right.
You're not an AUG staffer. Like you're not looking to.
No, keep them on the bench or anything like that.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So the ultimate goal is to get them hired on full time
Correct.
with the company.
No, build some teams at places.
with Agility Partners being the basis, the foundation. Okay, I see where we're going with this. Okay.
Cool.
Okay. And now you have the boot camps.
Yes.
So with these boot camps,
These are full-time opportunities
Yeah.
these are full-time opportunities.
that
Yep.
we're giving these people. Yeah.
So have these companies,
They've essentially partnered with us, and we kind of are building the curriculums
Around
around
what they're
the
looking
boot
for.
camp specifically, because the goal for this is to think of the end client up front, whereas some of the other boot camps now are let's put you through a boot camp to
Right.
be kind of a general coder, which is great, and I know a lot of the boot camps here have a high percentage of who they place, but ours is more of like, hey, they'll have to still interview and do coding assessments and homework, but the goal would be let's put you in front of some of these startups that get 1 million resumes. They don't necessarily need to work directly with companies like us, but how can we, cater it towards them and bring in classes essentially upon successful interview.
so how did you come up with that?
Rob and Alan did.
Yeah, the focus is on emerging technologies, so each one is going to be centered around what the market is demanding and what our clients demanding. So this first one that's already kicked off is Ruby on Rails. That's been a big
That's a
area.
big one.
Yeah, it's growing, and there aren't really, to my knowledge, anyone else that's offering a boot camp or a training program on that specific technology right now.
No, but like Bold Penguin, that's what they use.
Right.
Right.
Yes.
So it's definitely in the market.
There's quite a few, that utilize that. And like Carly mentioned, DevOps is going to be another, practice that they want people trained on and coming in with the experience on. So that could be a future opportunity for us there.
It's nice because it's free too, which I know a lot of the boot camps here are hefty. Obviously, that comes with the computer and the course material, but the goal is to keep these people currently with their job, put them through, sharpen the skills, as Carly mentioned earlier, and then give them the opportunity again to put them in front of clients. So I think an attractive piece is that it's free and you get to work and you get the exposure to at least networking or having a conversation with some of those individuals at the startups.
So do you have sponsors?
No.
No. This
No.
is just through Agility Partners.
Yeah, all funded through us.
Wow. So are you getting volunteers to help?
No.
Oh, to teach the class?
Oh.
Yeah, so we have
Wait.
instructors.
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah, like do
that
the
are-
instructors are like, I'm going to be like pro bono on this for you?
No.
The instructors are, I believe, getting paid, yes.
Oh,
so
okay.
that's
For their
something
time.
that we're paying
Yeah.
the instructor, and then on the Saturdays, the lunch and everything is provided for free. And the material, they have to bring their own computer, but I think what's cool is the classwork that's targeted.
Yeah, that's a hefty take on.
Yeah. It's exciting because when I first started, the guys talked about Agility Connect, Agility Evolve, and they were really just ideas. So to be able to launch this going into our second year is pretty exciting because they were just pipe dreams a couple years ago. When they were telling me about it, I'm like, you guys are nuts. But here we are, and it's exciting. So,
Well, there you go. See, pipe
Yep.
dreams do come true.
it's true. Anything is possible.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, Alan showed me the Connect platform when we first met. And at that time, I was still with another company recruiting. And I remember leaving that lunch and thinking, oh man, that is so slick. So I went home and I signed up and I was
Slick
checking
Rick.
it out. So I just couldn't believe, what a cool homegrown and a home design platform that was for a startup company, and very progressive for a recruiting and staffing organization also. I mean, I've just worked in high volume, put butts in seats types of environments. So to see a company, especially a smaller company, trying to grow based on not so much just the quantity of getting it done, I was really impressed by that. So I was pretty excited when he asked if I wanted to join.
Yeah, that's like
'Cause I
true.
did.
Startups are very. I mean, like I'm kind of in one right now with Expeed.
Yeah.
And it's very family orientated. We definitely deal with each other. Bad days and good days. Like Beth's bad day today.
No.
No.
She just had
She
LASIK surgery.
I got new eyes.
How'd that work out for you?
I watched it on Facebook Live.
Yeah, I am on Facebook Live. Check me out, LASIK.
Wait, you did?
I did
Facebook
not.
Live?
No, they asked me mid-surgery if I wanted to go Facebook Live with it.
Who's they?
Literally,
The
like the
doctor's
people in the doctors.
like
It was. I don't know if I'd recommend it. Honestly, I'm pretty traumatized by it.
You look traumatized.
She's picking on you today.
Yeah. 2015 vision.
What? I'm really curious. Did you take these two with you?
No, I went by myself. Well,
I'm
not
just
by
asking
myself.
because that's like
No,
something.
Carly's
you
mad.
would-
She wanted to
I
go.
tried. I was like, Beth, please let me walk you around like you're blind.
I wasn't getting
I wanted to
support
help
from
her
a
out.
lot of people in my life. They were saying I was going to be blind. They were asking if I saw Final Destination.
my
Some
gosh.
news anchor actually just committed suicide after
Correct.
getting LASIK. I got
Correct.
that one.
What?
Yeah.
Deborah showed me that.
okay.
So I was like, wow.
What was her
I
name?
thought
Megan
I had,
Kelly or something like that?
That's so
I can't
sad.
remember.
I was like, I thought I had this, support system. And then, you know who your true friends are when you go through things like that.
I would have gone with you.
I can't.
I should have asked.
I can't watch.
But
the
then you
Facebook
would have
Live.
just said that I was homeless.
Too squeamish.
I mean, I
know,
would have
and
said.
just-
I mean, you would have walked around like a blind person, and then I would have.
I did look like Dog the Bounty Hunter for a little bit
Okay.
with the glasses.
But
That's
all
all I
good.
got.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's something you would do. She'd be laying there, and you'd be like, "Let me get this on social media."
I would never do that.
It's wild. I can show you if you want.
So, I'll have to see this video. So, okay, what's your last shout out for Agility Partners?
We love Agility Partners. Come hang out with us.
So,
Downtown, 175 South 3rd Street, Suite 360.
or we could just
I'll
say
be there for
agilitypartners.io.
Yeah.
Come and hang
Can
out.
find us on Google. Come hang out. Come get to know us. Meet the team. See
We're
what we're
on
about.
social medias.
You want a LinkedIn with Lauren McEwen. Spell it.
Yeah, MCCUEN.
U-E-N.
Little
It's-
C, big C.
Yeah, I've got this weird red necklace on. It's an old picture, but it's pretty distinct. So
I
you'll
thought
find
she
me.
said redneck.
I did too.
Did you
I did
hear
too.
that too? Because
No, not
I was
well.
like, wow, this just went south real
No,
fast.
just like a big red necklace. You can't miss it.
Okay, so yeah, if you're looking, Lauren McEwen
Yeah.
is the
yes,
one
ma'am.
creeping on you on LinkedIn. So
Yep.
you might as well just
And I don't
connect.
have my profile set to show like anonymous or recruiter at Agility Partners. Like you'll see my name. I
So-
want people to know.
There we go. And then if you're a corporation, you just hook it up with Beth here
Hook
for
it up.
sales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All those
Absolutely.
project needs.
Yeah.
Would love to introduce myself.
The more exclusive, the better.
Yeah, she likes to meet at the sidebar downtown.
Yep, sidebar. Really any bar.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be on the side.
It doesn't have to be
If
on the
anything,
side.
yeah.
It could just be anywhere.
Just a bar. Yeah.
Yes. So, all right, ladies. Well, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for
Thanks for
having
having
us.
us.
For
Are
having
you going
us.
to come back?
So,
Debatable.
yeah.
So what?
I was going to say, so thank you so much, but then you asked me a question.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll come back for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. I said debatable, but I'm kidding. No other.
Yeah, I told my boyfriend that I was going podcast famous, so invite me back anytime.
There you go. There we go. All right.
Yeah, thank
Well,
you so much for having us.
Everybody, have a good evening.
Too.
And thanks for coming on. And let's just do one more shout out, agilitypartners.io.
Yep.
Okay. Lauren McEwen,
Yeah.
if you're looking for a job, correct?
Yeah, hit me up.
And always getwithit.org. And feel free to check out my website, elizabethtolia.com. Boom. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe to our podcast and leave a review. We will see you next time, and feel free to drop us a line at getwithit.org.